Infielder Andrew Brait, one of our captains. You guys give me the thumbs up when you're ready. Good at the back there? You guys good?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Andrew is one of the longtime players. I think you're the only player that was here in 2020. So
Yes.
for a guy who's been at UCF so long, had never made a regional until this year, what was that reaction like when you realized you guys are finally going to play in the postseason?
It was a dream come true. You know, that was always a goal since I've been here, and something we always knew that we could have done. And just to see that finally come true, it's just amazing.
What'd you make of the bracket when you saw that reveal and you'd be going to Tallahassee?
A lot of great teams in there, but you know, like we know our abilities, we know what we can do, and we're excited to get up there and show that to everybody.
You guys ended up being one of the last 4 teams into the tournament. When you think back about what you did in the Big 12 tournament and you look at where you guys ended up in the bracket, how big does that Big 12 tournament mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that helped a lot. Like we always knew from the beginning of the year that we'd make a regional. You know, being the last 4 in like that, I'm sure like you know that wasn't the plan, but you know we made it in. That's all that matters. So.
Does that put a bit of a chip on you guys' shoulder to show that we're better than that last one?
Yeah, of course. You know, like we know that we deserve to be here, and we're going to prove that this weekend.
Andrew, when you went into the last, going into the season, did you feel like this team had the potential to get to the NCAA tournament?
Oh, of course. I mean, I've thought that every year. It just hasn't panned out, but this year for sure. So.
You make a big competition that you're going to go up against.
It's great competition, but that's like every regional. You know, we know our abilities, and we're just ready to show that this weekend.
Andrew, you guys needed to finish strong to solidify your chances to make a regional. How much was that in the back of your mind as you played the Texas series, you played the Baylor series, you go into the tournament? I don't know if that was something you guys talked about publicly. How much was that weighing on you, knowing that you needed to finish strong?
Yeah, I mean, it's like every year. Every year you want to finish strong, but at the same time, like when you're playing a team, you always want to beat them, and that's kind of how we attacked every game. Just like win this pitch, win this inning. Win this, this specific game, and so that's how we attacked this end of the year, and it worked out.
When you won the second game in the tournament, you clinched the spot to go to the semis. You beat Oklahoma State. Did you kind of feel it maybe at that point that we kind of felt more comfortable at that point, right?
Yeah, we might have felt a little weight off our shoulders on that one, but we were so caught up in just that tournament. Like we just wanted to keep winning, and we weren't really thinking too much about the NCAA tournament coming up, but we just wanted to keep going and win every single game that we could.
What was Rich's message to you guys after you found out you were in the tournament?
Just that we deserve to be there. Like we've proved it all year. We've proved it in the work that we've put in, and just to keep doing our thing.
What does it say about Coach Wall's first year as a head coach here at UCF when you get to the NCAA tournament?
Oh, he's fantastic. Yeah, since the first day that he was brought in, we knew he was special, and that the guys that he brought in were all special, and that we had a serious opportunity to go far in this thing.
What makes you want to play for him?
Oh, just his charisma, like the fight that he brings to every single practice, to every game. Like it's just a guy you want to play for.
Andrew, what does it mean personally for you to continue playing? I mean, it doesn't matter what happens, you're playing. Like I know you've had some shoulder soreness, you get nailed in the face again with a ball, you're bleeding profusely, you're not coming out of the game. So how personally, how do you feel about the fact that you're going to continue playing baseball in your final year?
I'm so excited. Yeah, this is what you dream about. So like nothing's going to keep me out, nothing's going to keep me from playing. And so that's how I'm just going to attack every game.
What was that discussion like? Because we were watching on the broadcast and you were bleeding a lot in that Baylor game. Like, did you say, Coach, I'm not coming out of the game. You just got to get this cleaned up. I'm going back in.
Yeah, we just had to make sure I didn't have a concussion or anything. And then Coach Wallace came up to me and he was like, hey, Brait, you ready to go back in? And I was like, hell yeah. So
You're sporting one on one side, he had one on the other. Is that kind of?
Yeah, I used to have them on both, but this one's starting to heal up, so now I just got this guy left. But it's healing nicely.
I think Coach Wallace joined you in getting hit with the ball club.
I think he was a little jealous. He wanted some attention. So I think that's exactly what it was.
You guys started off slow in the Big 12 conference by dropping the regular season. But then you guys went on a run near the end, and you went on a good run in the conference tournament. What does it say about this team's response and how they're able to fight back and now be in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, that's just baseball. It's ups and downs. But again, like we trust in our abilities. We trust in the guys next to us, and so you just put your head down and keep working. It's kind of our philosophy.
What do you guys have to do to advance in this tournament, to make some noise in the NCAA tournament?
Just play nice baseball. Like just trust in our pitching, trust in our defense. Put together some gritty at bats. Like that's kind of our thing. So just trust in that.
Both of your wins and in the Big 12 tournament ended up coming down to extra innings. What does it mean to you to be able to grind out a pair of wins like that to essentially or prove you belong in the NCAA tournament in the fashion that you did?
Yeah, like those were great teams that we played, and just to be able to prove that we're among that caliber team, and just proving that like we're gonna grit through some games, we're gonna grit through some wins, and it's just we got some tough guys in our locker room, and it kind of shows in those games.
Is it nice to have to be in a regional semi-close to home where fans can kind of travel there within the day and be able to watch you guys play?
Oh yeah, it means everything. You know, the Knight Nation, the support, it means everything to us, and just be able to make it easier for you guys to travel, that's way better.
Time for one or two more.
During the Cincinnati game and in-game interview, Coach Wallace said that you guys needed to be able to capitalize on offensive opportunities. You're able to do that enough to get those 2 wins, but you certainly have several runners left on. When you think back about the Big 12 tournament, what do you think you're able to improve on offensively to maybe see some better results in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, just getting those big hits. You know, we had, like you said, we had a lot of guys on, and we kind of struggled to deliver that final blow. So, you know, that's just baseball. That's how it is sometimes. But just keep putting together good at bats and scoring some guys and the opportunities that we get.
With this being your last year, you know, the difference between the last couple of years and this year. What is the difference between this team now and then before to give you guys this really strong push to go through this?
I mean, every single year we've had like a really close group knit of guys. There's one thing that stands out, just like the strong. I mean, just a strong bond between the guys. Like we're just every time we show up to practice, we're ready to go. We're hungry to prove that we deserve to be here, and that we deserve to keep going in this tournament. So just there's a lot more hunger, I'd say.
That's good.
Excited, Andrew.
Yeah, thank you.